Today, I'm going to be showing you something that I probably shouldn't. You guys all remember the Diecast Encyclopedia that came out around 2012. Every Cars collector dreams of that thing. It is just such a cool book. Unfortunately, it is super outdated now, but it was a really cool piece for its time. However, when I got it, I noticed that there were a lot of glaring omissions from the book, at least that I could see. So I decided to take it upon myself and create my own version back in 2013. So I would have been pretty young then. And oh boy, it is a little rough around the edges. And I never finished it either. I think I only, I got through pretty much all the Cars 1 stuff and then, barely put a dent in Cars 2 and then just gave up. But, yeah, this is my Diecast Encyclopedia. And what makes this so questionable is that I actually tried to draw every single release myself, and the drawings look very, very interesting. Very, very, very good drawings here. So, basically, I was trying to recreate the format of the original book while also including stuff that the original book did not have, such as Luke Skywalker, Lightning McQueen. And some of these descriptions also aren't even completely accurate. Some of them I just copied from the book, and then others, I don't know. I don't really know what to say. Because some of these just don't even really make sense. Like, Luke Skywalker McQueen was a US release. Like, why did that need to be mentioned? And then Radiator Springs McQueen, there are only two versions. One is this one, the other has pink around the white spots. Which is true, that is a version that exists, but why did I write it like that? Um, but yeah, I'm not gonna show off everything in detail. I just want to kind of look through this and see what I included and what I didn't. So yeah, these are all the Lightning McQueens that I wanted to include. And then Dinoco McQueen. So I moved Dinoco McQueen early in the book, which wasn't the case in the original. Um, yeah, Blu-ray, Lightning Storm, Bling Bling. So I think that's the same as the original book. Then we get Mater, which again, I think all of these are the same. But yeah, I even included, so I drew everyone and what is happening with Mater's mouth. That's terrifying. Um, so not only did I draw all the cars, but I also included the same oh, here's all the different parts of Mater and what they mean or whatever these little blurbs were. And then I had these fun fact circles, which I don't know. I don't even think I understood what half of them meant. I was just writing them Mater was re-released in 2008 with a medal around the faceplate. Okay, I guess. Uh, Doc Hudson. Yeah, that's what. That looks more like Dat's Jammin' than Doc Hudson. What is that? Oh man, I did not know how to draw. I have Fabulous Hudson Hornet, which looks even better. Also, this is interesting. The other release of Doc with red wheels, Dirt Track Doc, was released in a 3-pack. So why did I not include him as a key version on one of these? Why did I just relegate it to a fun fact circle? That's super weird. Man. Oh, Sally, what did I do to you? Jeez. Oh man. Also, I wasn't even consistent. So we have Sally as Princess Leia and McQueen as Luke Skywalker in here. But I didn't put Doc as Obi-Wan Kenobi, and I didn't put Mater as Darth Vader. Why? Why was I trying to cherry pick what to include? Because the whole point of me doing this was to include the stuff that the original book didn't. So by cherry picking what to include, I'm no better than the original book. Oh, man. Also, what? Porsche logo made sharper in 2006. Sally came out in 2006. What? Oh, I do not understand. I do not understand what I was going for. Ramon. Okay, this is interesting. I think I remember something interesting I did with Ramon here. So I used purple Ramon, just like the book did, as part of the main picture here. And then I went to key versions. So I did Green Ramon, and then a bunch of others. So Yellow, Retro, Ghostlight, I think those were all in the book. Wedding Day, Old School, and Red Ramon. Oh, okay, this isn't what I thought it was. We're gonna get to what I'm thinking of with Ramon later. Yeah, I believe all of these just were in the original book. Flo, looking a little chunky there. Yeah. Like, honestly, I like the idea of doing another Diecast Encyclopedia, but I was handwriting this with pen and drawing everything. And, like, oh man, it's just so bad. So we have Ferrari fan Luigi and Luigi SC3PO for Luigi. And, I don't know, it doesn't really look like Luigi to me. Yikes. And we have Guido, which he looks happy to exist, I guess. And oh wow, Fillmore. Fillmore. What? What is this? Oh man. Okay. And then Fillmore is Yoda. I didn't even like give him Yoda ears or anything. It's just Fillmore with nothing written on the side. It looks like brand new Fillmore from the Cars 2 video game. That's, oh man. I can flip the page here. Yeah. This was weird. So then we have Sarge. And oh, what is that? Ah, I didn't even make the bubble a circle. I just wrote it in that weird little irregular shape because I ran out of room. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, that is terrible. TJ Hummer. Okay, so I don't think TJ was in the original book. I don't think. Well, maybe he was. I don't know. I haven't actually looked at the original book in a while, so I'd have to check, but... Oh, wow. We have Red as Chewbacca. Arg... What? I tried to, like, write Chewbacca noises. What? Why? One of the rarest Star Wars releases. Is that even true? I feel like I just made that up. Because keep in mind, this was 2013. I did not have internet access at the time. I wouldn't have known if he was rare. I was just... I totally made that up, right? Like, oh man. Arg says Red as Chewbacca. Not even spelt right. We got Lizzie and Stanley. Okay, not an awful Stanley statue drawing. Honestly, the red drawing is not even that terrible either. That's probably one of the best ones we've seen. And then we immediately move on to Hank Halsum. Okay, first of all, that doesn't look like Hank. And second of all, what a weird release to include in this book, but okay. What did I write for this? Hank has never been released as a single. Okay, that is true. And what? I said he was a part of the, looks like the World of Cars series based on the W, but I don't think he came out in 2008. He came out in like 2012 in the Raider Springs Classic line or something. He was not in the World of Cars line. His first release was in the Back on the Map pack with Waitress Miantia. That I think is true. He was also in a 5-pack though, so that might actually have come out first, if I remember correctly. Then we have Boost. Okay, looks basically the same as the original books, just, with with worse drawings. Also, what is this? In 2013, Cars Packaging 1/2 was remade. There was even new series. This was released in 2014 in the Tuner series. So, okay, this is something interesting that happened. And the original Diecast Encyclopedia didn't have to worry about this because it came out like right after Cars 2 did. But after Cars 2, obviously they switched to the themes packaging. So they had tuners, radiator springs, piston cup, etc. And so before that, all the main lines were just referred to as, based off of what their packaging looked like. So we had, Desert Art for 2006, Supercharged for 2007, World of Cars for 8, Racerama for 9, Final Lap, whatever. But then obviously things changed when they did the themes packaging, because now they don't really call them, like, you don't hear anybody refer to 2013 as like a name. You just hear it referred to as the 2013 line. So I was like, I didn't really know how to do that here, so I just said, said it as a part of the tuner series, which, was true, I guess. But I don't know. Like, if I was to do this now, I would probably just put, like, it came out in, like, 2014. I would just say 2014 as the series. Also, based off this blurb, I'm going to guess that I actually did this book in 2014, because otherwise, how would I know about Boost with Flames in 2014? But yeah, it's a little interesting thing that happened, and you'll see it a lot more later on, I believe, because I think I have a whole page dedicated to the Retro Radiator Springs series. DJ, what? Looks like I strapped. You know how like Sid had like in Toy Story had like the rockets that he was gonna put on his toy, like that. That's what it looks like. It looks like I put a rocket on DJ. Oh man. In 2010, DJ was released in a box set and a Walmart 4-pack with the other tuners. That is correct. And all of these DJ drawings look the exact same. I just drew him 3 times. In metallic DJ and DJ with flames. And then Snot. Why is he so small? What? And what are these? Fangs? What are those? Oh man. And there's Snotwad with flames. There are actually 5 tuner releases, each with Flames and Kombucha, who made a small appearance in Cars 2. I guess that's true. I guess I'm talking about just the Tuner series, not like Tuners the characters. Because Kabuto, for all intents and purposes, was not a part of the Tuner gang in Cars 1. We have Wingo. Man, these drawings are just awful. Oh, here we go. We have King with Piston Cup. I don't think that was in the original book. It's kind of a neat one to include. But I didn't include Damaged King. I included King with Piston Cup and not Damaged King. Why? That is just weird. We have Chick Hicks. And then I included Chick as Boba Fett. And, what? Why did I draw him like that? I didn't draw him like that here. What happened to him? Oh, man. Dinoco Chick is one of the popular releases? Is that even true? I feel like that's not true. Oh, man. And then we have Dinoco Showgirls. Okay, this is just like other Dinoco-related releases. Okay. Okay, the Showgirl drawings don't look that bad, but that's because they're not hard to draw compared to, like, whatever I did to Dinoco Chick. Daryl Cartrip and the Rusty and Dusty twins. Like, look at how much paper I wasted. Look at how much space there is on these. And, like, I get it. The original book had a format like this, too, where, like, for Rusty and Dusty, they just show Rusty and Dusty. They don't have anything else here. But it just wastes paper like this. Man, this is bad. Okay, this is my me and Tia double page spread here. So we have the original. Wait, what? For their Race-O-Ramo release, they came in a 3-pack with Dinoco 400 fan. What? So first of all, I didn't even use the right form of there, but more importantly, not even with a Dinoco fan, just with Dinoco 400 fan. I'm assuming that's referring to JW, but even then, I don't think that's from Race-O-Ramo. I think that pack came out years later. I don't know why I said Race-O-Ramo. Man, actually, wait, maybe it did come out in Race-O-Ramo line. I don't know. But aside from that, like, still don't understand why I wouldn't have said JW. I guess I just didn't know the name, which is probably the case because I still don't have the diecast of JW to this day. But it's just weird. Some weird choices happening. We had Gold Miantia, Waitress Miantia, and Dinoco Miantia. I thought that said Frog's Case, but no, it says Flo's Cafe. Oh, yeah, I remember this. Pities as Joppas. The Pities as Joppas were only released in a 3-pack with Luigi as C-3PO. So, zoom out. In the Star Wars line, they came out with 2 Pities as Jawas. Now, I think they actually named the Jawas. I think they say, like, specifically it's like Lorgay and Wicket. Or no, those are Ewoks, right? I don't remember. I don't remember what actually came out in the Star Wars Cars line. It's been forever since I've looked, but the point is, I was trying to say Jawas, and I didn't know how to spell it. So I put Jappas. And I clearly didn't know how to draw them either, because I just did two generic pitties. That's, wow. It's great. And I love how I gave them their own page, too. Like, in hindsight, like, if I was to do this today, I would absolutely just give the Star Wars cars their own page, instead of giving pitties as Jappas a page. Like, jeez. Oh, and I don't think it gets better either, because we have Dexter Hoover, which, what is the text alignment here? Jeez. Oh, boy. So we have Not Chuck, with a questionable looking tire stack. And then Wilmer Flats. What? Okay, I was so confused because I was about to say Wilmer and Timothy, and then I was like, wait, did I just not finish writing Wilmer's bio? No, it's there. It just continues way up here. Oh, that's so ugly. Oh, I hate it. We have Mac, which kind of looks more like Mater than my original Mater drawing did, if that makes sense. Alright, and then we have some of our flying characters, like Barney, who kind of looks like a plane, or half a windmill, I guess. I have Marco Stubop and the blimp. Okay, the blimp drawing's not awful. It's not good, but it at least looks like a blimp. Can't really say the same about Marco and Stubop. Those don't really look like fighter jets. Members of the press. Wow, this looks interesting. So we have Corey, Andrea, and Shuki, who I like crammed in there. She also appears in Cars 2. I believe she does. And then we have more. Ron, Maddie, Chuck. Here we go. This is another case of using one of the themes as just in the series list, which, again, nowadays I would just put 2013. Yeah, this model was released in 2013 in the Rare Springs Network series with a lighter blue paint. Did I make that up? I do not think that happened at all. I would have had no idea if that was true or not, because again, I didn't have internet access at the time. What was I doing? We have Bob Cutlass. I didn't even try. Just looks like a blob. Fern, J Limo. And then we have security cars. What are those eyes? Those eyes are cursed. The Richard Diecast was seen in a PR photo in 2007, but wasn't released until 2010. That is correct. I'm pretty sure I just stole that fact from the original book, like most of this. Axel and Marlin. And then Mario Andretti. Wow, I completely botched what series he was in there. This model had a limited release. I don't know about that. Okay, so this is me trying to draw Brian Park Motors. Wow. No comment. I like how I tried to squeeze in all that text into that tiny little diamond, which doesn't even look like a diamond. It turned out like a rhombus. The Brian Diecast was only available in Europe. That's correct. At least the information is correct, because I'm really making you squint to see it. I would at least hope that for that much trouble, the info is correct, which it is. And we have Tex, Elvis RV. Poor Elvis. This Elvis model is a fast sellout. That I believe. That I think is probably true. But again, I totally just took that fact from the book. Which is probably why it's true. Dale Earnhardt. Okay. Like I don't even know what to say to some of these. Some of these just look so bad. Yeah. We have some more Dynaco releases here. A Full Hauler, which I don't even want to know what was going on there. That looks awful. Team HTB. I think everything here I just pulled from the book. I don't think I added anything else. That was Nitroade. octane gain, RPM. I might have added another team in here, possibly. I don't know. Did I? I might have just only used the same teams that were in the original book. Also, we are 50 pages deep into this thing, and the drawings just don't get better. Oh, there's race damage mood springs. Glad I remembered that. No stall. Shifty drug spearmint. Okay, here we go. So I think spearmint I gave their own page, which wasn't the case in the original book. And same with shiny wax. I think both of those I gave their own page. Maybe. I don't know. And then we have more race cars. We have Apple, of course. Gotta have Apple in there. Not an awful attempt at the Apple logo. For like 2014 me. I could totally do it better nowadays though. We have, what is that? Clutchade? Clutchade, Easy Idol. Yeah, these are just more racers. And then Leroy Traffic with his snow tire version. This model has special big snow tires. Some of these descriptions are pretty funny. Tractor and Tractor as Stormtrooper. This is the absolutely, positively last Star Wars Cars model. No, I don't think it is. I think, no. Oh man, I just love that description too. It's absolutely positively the last one. I don't think it was. It might have been one of the last ones, like it might have been in Wave 3, but I don't think it was the last. Also, great Frank drawing, by the way. Fred. And then Ferrari and his gang. And Storytellers, which was also in the book. A lot of this stuff was in the book. I think I added Smell McQueen, though. Smell Swell McQueen. I don't think that was there before. And here we go. Retro Raider Springs. This is kind of what I was alluding to earlier, is I had, I decided to include some of these, like, random releases that I saw online that I thought looked cool that weren't in the book. And when I say online, I mean when I was at school, not doing my work and Googling Cars Diecast, because I couldn't do that at home, so I was just doing that at school. And that's how I found some of these. Retro Raider Springs. These models are based on Raider Springs. Fork. Like I wrote fork from the old days instead of from. Wow. And yeah, these were some of the ones that we had. So we had Nick stickers. Nick stickers? Nick is not from the Retro Raider Springs sequence. And neither is Patty. What? Why did I put Patty and Nick stickers here? Oh, what? Oh man, I don't understand. I don't understand what's going on in this book. Alright, so that was the entire Cars 1 section. Now we just have the super small Cars 2 section. So we have McQueen, World Grand Prix McQueen, and Party and Travel Wheels versions. And then, okay, this is what I was alluding to with Ramon. I actually included Disney Store stuff. And I don't know why. This is a Disney Store exclusive, like Hot Rod Ramon and Blue Greta. Why? Why did I do this? I don't know. And then I even included like Neon McQueen, and I wrote Series I, which in the original book, they don't specify what series the Cars 2 diecasts are from, they just say they're from Cars 2. So I decided to say they're from I, which stood for Italian Scene, because, you know, I had an Italian background. I don't know why I did that, but I did. And yeah, this is just... like, I don't know why I wanted to include Disney Store stuff. It's just so not consistent with everything else. Those are some Maters. I had Materhosen in there. And Ice Cream Truck Mater from the Disney Store. More bad Fillmore drawings. And Sarge, Luigi, and Guido. Those are basically just the same as the original book. Guido, Otis, and yeah, Ramones. So that's what I was talking about. Countryside Ramon, which is just RS 500.5 Ramon. Not Bronze Gold Ramon. What am I doing with this book? This is just awful. And then, yeah, that's basically it. I just did a couple World Grand Prix racers as well. So, I hope you enjoyed this absolute monstrosity of an item.